Hey everyone, welcome to Metal Custom Automotive. This is part 12 on our Ranger series. Yeah, I know, it's been a lot of work. But we're going to really try to wrap it up on this one or get it close as we can in this last video. It may be a little lengthy, but I really want to get this project wrapped up and get a hooty-hoo rolling down the road with this thing. Alright, so let's get with it. Well, we'll let it sit over here in the booth for, 3 days now, because it has been cool, so I wanted it to set and cure up really well. Friction, pull it out here in the sun and get a little bit of footage of it, then we'll stick it over on the first bay. What a little sunshine looks like on it. Like I say, this is straight out of the booth. See some runs, most definitely. Hey, not too bad, not too bad. We'll stick her in here on the first bay. While we're waiting on the buffing compound and all the pads to come in to get this clear done, I went ahead and done the tailgate. Let y'all take a look at that. Now what I've done here is hopefully the camera's picking it up okay. I patterned out with some black and done the silver pin striping. Then I done some little bit of hand work on it to fancy it up a bit. Now everybody keep in mind, I haven't done this stuff in, good God, 20, 30 years. Been a long time. And I went ahead and hand lettered the Heavy Metal Custom Automotive on it. Since I ain't done it in a while, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. No, I do not have no professional brushes for pinstriping or lettering. There's what I used. It's a combination of them right there, and they've done pretty good. So that's got the tailgate. Let's go over to the truck and we'll go ahead and start water sanding on it, and I'll show you a little bit of that. We'll start our water sanding on this driver's front fender. And as you can see, I mean, it turned out pretty good, but there is some roughness in it and a little bit of orange peel. Let me show you how to take care of that and do it carefully without messing anything up. All right, start now with 2000 is what we're going to use. Yeah, I've just soaked my piece of paper. That way I can fold it in thirds. I always soak my paper. It just seems to do a lot better and the paper won't crack when you fold it like that. Yeah, I think I've been watching too many Eastwood videos again. Alright, I'll get my paper folded well. We'll just take our soapy solution and just use some straight oxygen orange right here. And you just get in there and be light with it. Don't get all carried away. Definitely watch your corners. You can actually feel the sandpaper as it gets easier to move along the panel. That's how you know that you're getting it down there slick without going too far. That all right there is feeling good. Right there, scratchy feeling and sounding. So that's where we'll put our work in at. We'll do the top of this and wipe it off so y'all can see the difference. Most with overspray problems on the top of the fender. All right, let me show you what that done for it. Well, yeah, I'm standing right in the light. Sorry, y'all. Bad lighting on this side. But as you can see, I got that smooth down and got that overspray off there. And that's what we was wanting to do. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of the truck with the 2000 grit and get it all water sanded. And then we'll come in here, the buffing pads and the polishes should be here within the next 2 to 3 days. So we'll jump back on the camera then and I'll show y'all the steps in buffing one out with the polisher. Well, I got her all water sanded with the 2000. Came out pretty good. You know what you're saying, I dulled it up. Yes, I did. Well, you got to dull it up to get it to shine. Now what we'll do, we'll get the buffing compounds and pads in, and once we get this thing buffed out, it should shine like a piece of glass. Actually, brought the hood out, went ahead and put it on, got it sanded, got the doors out. If y'all remember, this door here had that really, really bad run in it from the clear. Well, as you can see, the run's gone. And what I did on that, I took some 400. It wet sanded the majority of the run out, and then took some 2000 and just kept on and on and on until I got it out. All right, well, while we're waiting on the other stuff, let me see what else I can think of to do on this to make some progress. Our buffing supplies came in. Let me show you what we got. We just bought this box off of eBay. It's all 3M products. What you do, you get 3 in the box. The first is the rubbing compound. The second, grab the wrong one. The second is machine polish. And the third is ultrafine machine polish. And you notice that the caps are a different color. We've got the black, baby blue, and the white. Well, the pads that come with this are color coded. I mean, that's a no-brainer, because when you run your hands over these, it's really hard to tell a difference. I mean, yeah, this one feels a little softer, what have you, but you tell the white one's a little more on the coarse side. But this way you use the right pad for the right compound that you're using. Of course, we'll be starting out with the rubbing compound, and we'll be using the white one. Put these other two back in the bag so we don't get them dirty. Definitely don't want no dirt and trash in there while we're trying to buff this out. Alright, what we're using, guys, this is a low cost, and I mean low cost. Ultra Steel, whoever makes this thing. But this is a good buffer. I've had it for a long time. It is variable speed, and it is what they call a slow start. Yeah, I've not had any problem with this thing, and it's been doing good. God, I probably had it 10 years, probably didn't give 30, 40 bucks for the thing, but it works well. Just Velcro type pad, which that's what our pads are that we have. And it doesn't get much easier than that. What I'm going to do is pick out a spot and do all 3 compounds right quick on one spot so I can just show y'all how these work and what you're going to get out of going through this process. Alright, I'm just going to choose this part of the cab behind the door. This is the smallest part to work with right now. So first thing, get this tape off of here. Yeah, and I just have a habit of shaking up anything that's liquid. Alright, let's see if it's got a seal in it. No, no seal. Y'all see what it looks like? It's just a white rubbing compound. This is a pretty light rubbing compound. And like I say, this is the first step. What this is going to do is get all of our sanded marks out and some small imperfections. All right, and the way I do it, I just go ahead and coat my pad some and basically just get a smear of the compound on there. I know it looks stupid, but it works for me. Alright, now and the thing about it, you see which way that the buffer turns? It is clockwise. So when you come across, let's say, an edge right here, you don't want to be up high where this is cutting that edge. You want this down low where it's coming off the edge. You'll use the edge of the pad right there. That way you won't cut your corners off. Because this stuff can cut pretty quick if you get carried away with it. Now let's go ahead and hit this stuff here. Now I was not putting a lot of pressure on that when I was doing that buffing. Right, get this off there. Yeah, it's sort of cool. The kit came with some rags too. That's nice. Get this compound off. Alright, like I say, that's our first stage. We get the camera a little closer so y'all can get a better view of what that done for us. Trying to stand over here out of the shadow, guys, because y'all can see. And now you see the difference between, come on camera. If the camera focus up. All right, and y'all see the difference between that panel that we just hit with the first step and this down here that hasn't been done. All right, that turned out really well. We didn't cut none of our corners. So now what we'll do is just take this pad off. All right, and I'll tell you what, yeah, that does look pretty good. We'll grab our second pad, which is the black one. And I'm not going to do every panel like this. What I'll do, I'll go for the whole truck and the other panels with one complete, wipe it down, then second stage, then the third. But I'm just doing it this way so I can show everybody, you know, what we're going to get, and for, you know, time as far as the video goes. All right, same thing. And I'll put about the same amount on it. No sense getting carried away and wasting. All right, let's do this. All right, get the residue of that wiped off. You know, some of y'all are probably freaking out whenever I took the 2000 and water sanded it, because on camera you looked really slick right after I got those shooting clear on it. Alright, let me get y'all a close up of that. Now, see how much more shine and luster that we're getting? Let me get in there really close. Yeah, that's looking really nice. Right, down. Take our black pad off. And our final pad is the baby blue. That is the ultra fine. I've been using 3M products for years. No, I don't get paid by them or any compensation. And yeah, we pay full price for this stuff. But I just want to say that I've had good luck with their stuff and no issues. This stuff is actually baby blue. Yeah, I don't like baby blue. Alright, same thing. A little smear going on here. Alright, final step. Yes, I did flip this rag around to get a clean side, wiping off this final stuff. There's our final look, y'all. There we go. Can you say shiny? Yeah, I know the light in here is terrible, but I'm not seeing any orange peel. That is looking really, really sharp. I think Hootie Hoo's going to be very happy with this final product. Guys, I am going to get back to our original white pad. And I'll start at the front up here on the hood probably. Just make my way around the truck. And get this thing buffed out, and then I'll show y'all the finished product. Well, we got her all buffed out. Turned out pretty good. It took me roughly 3 to 4 hours, something like that. Wasn't too terrible. I'm gonna grab the camera and show you closer. They say the light in here is just awful, but you'll be able to get a good eye view of what she looks like now. All right, there's the hood. This fender over here. But keep in mind, it's still gonna be wiped again, and it needs to be washed. Get all that compound off of it. Yeah, dark back there. But yeah, it's turned out pretty good, and I'm happy with it. So next thing I'd like to get accomplished, since it's a warm day out, it's like 64 degrees out here. Yeah, I know we had snow last week. 64 today, threatening some kind of hella storms. I don't know, don't care. But the rest of the week it's supposed to be 40s and 20s or something like that. It is what it is. But since it's warm, I want to go ahead and get the pinstripe on these here. Let me grab it and I'll show you how we're going to do that. Alright, this is a pinstripe that I happen to have in stock. It's the silver. It's the same stuff we used on the tailgate. On the tailgate we used this wide one and this next one right here. So what I'm going to do is take two of one size, 2 of one, 2, and then 2, and I think that'll look nice. It'll be a gradual on there. So let me go ahead and do this one side here, then we'll see how that turns out. And there we go. It's so much nicer I clean them lines up with that pinstripe. I don't know about y'all, but I happen to like it, and I think it was a nice little touch. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side and get the center done, then we'll move on to something else. Well, we got all the pinstriping done. I mean, I think that turned out pretty well. And that is a nice, cool look to it. Alright, so next what we're going to do basically is just start putting stuff together that we can at the moment. We're still waiting on the carpet to be cleaned. Hootie Hoo will get that done. So let's go ahead and start putting on body parts. We've already installed the headlights. Well, the headlights ready. I mean, the parking lights and blinkers and the grill. Yeah, it turned out pretty nice. Then I'm going to start putting all this together, and then I'll catch a few shots here and there of what I got accomplished. Well, everyone, pretty much got the Ranger project all wrapped up. We've got a couple more little things that we need to do, a good wash and wax, and considering putting some 2-inch spacers on these wheels, get them out just a little bit, and like I say, just a little clean up and get that interior shined up and so on and so forth. But besides that, this project has pretty much been completed. I mean, it was a long one. I think we'd been in there for 6 months or so, and several videos on it. I mean, it was a fun project. I enjoyed it. And this got me back into the swing of it, that's for sure. Several challenges came along with this, and we took care of it, no doubt. Well, guys, thanks for watching the video. And if you watched all of the videos on the Ranger, very much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned a little bit something about body work and paint and this, that, and other thing, and a little fab work. If you would, stay tuned for upcoming videos. As you know, we have the Sneaky Fox project is up now, and we're currently working on it. So I'll try to get a video up every week on it. Again, everyone, thanks for watching. If you would, please share these videos and hit that like and subscribe button. If you're able, go visit us on our Patreon. We can sure use the help, and it'd be appreciated. Again, thanks to everyone, and I hope that all of y'all have a fantastic day and a very, very happy New Year.